Through Investor Lot, welcome back to the channel, baby. I thought there would be something that you'd find particularly interesting if you're an investor in bionano genomics. I had 54,000 shares of this company. After reverse split, I have 5,400. I haven't bought any more shares. I haven't averaged down, even sold any shares. I'm just holding at the moment. And what was really interesting to see was a few weeks ago or even months ago, there was a mass exodus. So all of the institutional ownership almost completely vanished. We had over 110 institutional owners, I think, and then it went all the way down to 9 or 10. And now they've returned. If this is correct, this is Fintel, by the way, the website. So if this is correct, they've returned it. They've started to build positions again. When we looked on this website, you saw reds. You just saw everybody exiting positions. Now they're starting to build small amounts of stock. Even Vanguard and BlackRock completely exited according to the red rows. They closed their positions, but now they're back again and they're starting to increase their positions. So we've got 1.8 million shares, and you know that it's relatively nothing to them because these are huge institutional investors with loads of capital and access to so much funds, and they're creating small positions in bionano genomics at the moment. One of the ones I wanted you to take a look at particularly was Citadel, who has increased the amount of calls they've got by 193%. They've increased their position by 916%, and they've decreased the amount of puts they've had by 50%. I know this is really small positions. This is 202,000 shares, which is basically less than $400,000. But just interesting to see that they've started to build positions. Bionano Genomics isn't in the greatest of shape. They were over $3 billion in market cap when they were at the heights at $15 back in the day. That's now $150 because of the reverse split. So their market cap is only 45 mil now. 2023, they had about, less than 10 mil per quarter they were getting in revenue, and their operating costs were huge. At the time, it was like 30 mil, nearly 40 mil per quarter. It did reach over 40 mil per quarter. Bionano Genomics is not in a safe position at all. They're still burning a lot of cash. They're diluting investors in order to maintain and survive. That with little to no revenue growth. Take a look at something that's quite interesting though. With Citadel, they've donated $400 million to the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York. This is Ken Griffin, the CEO of Citadel. The Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York also posted a job update for the 21st of February 2024. They are going to be paying between $108,000 to $390,000 for an academic cancer cytogeneticist. One of the tasks for this job role is implementation and validation of novel state-of-the-art techniques such as optical genome mapping will be an important ongoing aspect of this position. In terms of Memorial Sloan Kettering, some websites are saying that this is the #1 cancer hospital in New York City. The University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center also has bionano genomic Sapphire system, and they are the #1 cancer hospital in the US. The revenue in 2022, it was $1.85 billion in the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. Their expenses were $1.48 billion. It also came out of the Association of American Medical Colleges. An article came out on the 22nd of February this year, 2024, and it was talking about personalized medicine. It was talking about moving away from this one-size-fits-all approach of revolutionizing cancer care, specifically looking at, certain technologies. And it says here that Bruch's team is collaborating with researchers from other institutions, including Columbia University, Mayo Clinic, and the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, among others, to advance the use of optical genome mapping, which is an innovative imaging technology that can evaluate DNA with more precision than conventional approaches. The same day, the American College of Medical Genetics and Genomics includes OGM in their latest edition of Technical Laboratory Standards for Solid Tumor Analysis. Chow-Bei said that they're thrilled to see OGM included in the newest section of ACMG Technical Laboratory Standards for Solid Tumor Studies, which provides a standardized guide for laboratory geneticists who are conducting this cytogenomic analysis. ACMG's laboratory standards documentation plays an important role in directing the cancer laboratory community towards emerging techniques and in comparing different methods of genome analysis. India on the same day published the 22nd of February 2024. They were basically summarizing the 48th annual meeting in India. It's an international conference of the Indian Society of Human Genetics 2024. They spoke about how it was presented there also, optical genome mapping, development of telomere to telomere reference genome, and pangenome analysis. In Belgium, optical genome mapping, another article came out speaking about its use for comprehensive cytogenetic analysis of soft tissue and bone tumors for diagnostic purposes. Optical genome mapping was also covered by Dr. Luis Faschetto, who is a PhD in biological sciences, BSc genetics, research associate of South Dakota State University in the USA. He spoke about optical genome mapping gaining traction due to its remarkable ability to detect broad range of structural variations, potentially simplifying workflows by replacing multiple standard cytogenetic techniques. Question is, will bionano genomics as a company be able to survive, sustain itself, and actually become a profitable company? Will they be able to actually return money to their shareholders and investors? Will they be able to survive until, they reach implementation? Some emails with different researchers in the field and people who have worked with the Sapphire system and optical genome mapping systems that are coming out like Stratus. We've had some interesting replies in terms of what they believe is going to happen across America and how optical genome mapping could get large scale adoption. I still think there's going to be a lot of dilution and there's a lot of barriers still for full scale adoption. The commercial release of Stratus is taking place soon, I believe, and there are a few people who test runs the kind of like prototype versions of the Stratus. In the next video, make sure you watch it and check it out. I'm going to show you an email with one of the people who've used the Sapphire system and what they believe is going to happen and what the US is scaling up for. But none of this is financial advice, it's for entertainment only. I will catch you in the next video.